Hello, Generals. We have the Battle Pass, the Abrams X. Is it worth to buy the Battle Pass for this tank? Well, we'll discuss about the tank itself and how to counter it, and is it worth it or not. The tank itself, it's a good tank. It's a tank, and at the same time, it's just an anti-aircraft. We'll see why, and let's go deep in the details of the tank and the powerful things that it has. Starting with the ammunition, we have the APFSDS and we have the heat ammunition. The heat ammunition, it has over 40,000 damage after fully upgraded, and it has 800 millimeters of penetration and 5,681 for module damage. This is really insane about the potential of the ammunition that it has. The APFSDS also, it's good. It's 13,000 over 30,000, and the penetration is 670 millimeters, and the module damage is over 4,000. This is really insane about the both of the shells. And the next shell we have the MK2. It's a guided shells. Now the difference between the first guided shell and the second one, the first one, it has more penetration and it is faster at hitting its target. The velocity is much higher, and but on the other side, the second ammunition, that is MK2, it is lower velocity but more module damage and less damage in general. The machine gun, it has 30 millimeters. This is really good about the tank we have. 30 millimeters. Look at the potential of it. 120 millimeters of penetration, and it has 633 damage, and it has explosive damage also. It has a little bit of module damage, so can burn the vehicles or the aircraft. The HE, if you're using the machine gun only for light armored tanks, light armored vehicles and the jets, it's better to switch to HE, so we'll have much more power because it has explosive damage higher and the damage itself is higher but less penetration. Now the Stinger we have, this is a really good one for countering aircraft. The drones we have, the switch blade. It's not good for aircraft, but it's good for tanks. But it's if there is a heavy armor tank, it's gonna struggle because the penetration is not very high, 190. So you have to pick a spot that is weak from the tank and fire at it. But it's very good versus the helicopters because they are cannot move a lot. Now the upgrades. Of course, we have to upgrade all the MK1, such as here the camouflage nets, improved turret rotation mechanism. It's everything in the MK1 is really important. And also, if you upgrade all the MK1, you will get less 3% gun spread. So it's going to be more accurate by 3% if you upgrade all the MK1. Now the tank itself, it's you have to upgrade. Next one is like the stabilized system, because it gives you more accuracy, and the gun will be more accurate at firing. Next we have this one. This one is very good because it says detection range, so it didn't says only ground tanks or jets. So it's mean detecting range for everything. This is really good to counter aircraft before strike you down, because you are a semi anti-aircraft. Of course, we need to give upgrade for MK2, such as the reload time and the ammo rack durability, because the ammo rack is a little bit scary at its place, because it doesn't has cumulative damage around it. It is just the normal armor. Now we have the reactive system that's countered the missiles. This is really great. Of course, we need to upgrade the Stinger and the drones. But next we have this one. This helps the tank to sustain more and lose the modules less likely, so it's gonna be much better. The Stinger we have, and we have the drones. Of course, we have to upgrade it with them both to make the tank much more stronger. Now the armor itself, the armor from the whole armor of the let's say the upper plate is not very good. This is the weak point of the tank. It's only about like 300, about 400 maximum effective, and the between the turret and the hull is weak point also. The turret itself, it's over 1000, so there is no way to be penetrated, because I have never seen anything that has more than 1000 millimeters of penetration. Now the sides, it's about 400, 300. This is a problem, but keep in mind the turret itself has 50% damage reduction. I mean, it's mean damage. Damage to part 50%. That is less damage that can be received on the turret by 50%. The durability of the wheels we have upgraded, so we get about 300 HP more for the wheels. As you see, 1500 plus 300, that's 1800. The wheels are not very strong. The sides armor that's covering is not very strong, but it's in general, this tank is let's say is not really good for brawling, but it's decent. The as you see, the back of the turret is only 50 millimeters. This is a problem, and we will talk about that right now. What the problem? Because it's behind of the turret, it is the ammo rack. Now this is, as you see, the ammo rack is over here. If you fire from the side or from the back, it can be exploded, and it doesn't has cumulative damage. So this is a problem, and it doesn't has upgrade for slat armor or something like that. So it's gonna be really easier for the enemy to destroy it by the ammo rack. But keep in mind, if the enemy is firing at the turret, they will do less damage by 50%. Yes, they will make less damage, but there is a chance to be ammo racked. Now let's test the vehicle. As you see, 14,000. This is insane. I mean, look at the machine gun. It's the machine gun itself. It's really what makes this vehicle really good. Look, I'm gonna fire right now, just machine gun, not a single shot. Yeah, I killed that. I destroyed that vehicle by just firing machine gun. Look at that. Just firing the machine gun, not a single shot by the main gun. That's what makes the tank itself very strong. The machine gun it has 30 millimeters. This is really good about the tank. Now we fire the guided shell. As you see, it's really fast. It hits its target. Now when you're gonna use this, I recommend to use only like 5-6 of this ammunition. It's only for let's say long range attacks, so you can fire. And the good things about it, it has high speed velocity, so you can hit your target before the enemy notice you are firing a guided shell, so they don't have time to go back to cover. If it was low velocity, it's gonna be a problem for you. The enemy will notice you are firing a guided shell, so they will take cover. Now we are testing the drones. As you see, the drones are doing like 7,000 to 7,500, something like that. But that vehicle has damage reduction all around, so it's gonna make about 3,000, 3,500. Now, as you see, the machine gun we're firing, it's really insane, really powerful. Now, I recommend to using drones only if you're using against ground tank. Let's say it's really difficult to make damage, so you have to pick the best timing, or you are in bad situation, just fire them, spam them. But against the jets, as you saw, it's not good because the jets are much faster, and the drone will be destroyed before it reaches its target. So it's better to use the drones against the helicopters, not the jets. It's better to use the machine gun and the Stinger missiles against the jets. Now if I again and let's see the potential of this vehicle. Now the vehicle itself it's really fast, about like 75 kilometers per hour. Of course, after upgrading, it can reach like I think 80 kilometers or more, even like 82 or something like that. Or I think after upgrading fully and MK3, it can get about like 90 kilometers per hour. Because there is a lot of upgrades I hadn't upgraded yet, because it's really costly to upgrade a top tier vehicle. Now if you got this tank, it's really fun to play it. You will counter lots of jets, you can brawl because of the variety of the weapons you have on the tank. Now let's test the heat ammunition. It has high module damage. The ammo racket, well, we damaged the ammo rack, but we didn't destroy it. So as you see, the ammo rack, because the heat ammunition, it has good module damage over 5000, similar to Abrams at tier 3. This is really insane about the ammunition it has. So guys, in general, I think the tank itself, it's really worth it, and it's really fun to play it. And as you see, the durability is 44,000 damage. 44,000 HP. Now the best thing to upgrade is all the MK1, of course. Next we go to the MK2. The MK2, for example, we have to unlock the what's called to lower down, advanced automatic loader. And in loaded ammunition, the both two are very important, and the optical location situation, whatever its name. These three things are most important in MK2. The MK3, of course, the missile, the Stinger, and the drones. And next we have the active protection system, and the anti-fragments planar. These both two, and then you can go for the such as this one and this one for more speed or flexibility to make the tank more reliable at hit and run from its place, so you not be all surrounded. So guys, in general, the tank is amazing. And if you don't have it, I recommend you to have it. And it is in market about like 5,000 altcoin, and it is really insane. I mean, it's really hard to gather 5,000 altcoins, so it's better to just get the battle pass, I think, and you'll get much more rewards such as gold and upgrades. Well guys, hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye bye.